The secret ingredient is really the heart of this movie. There are surprisingly many life lessons in this goofy kids movie, but the secret ingredient is the first thing that's introduced to us, and what allows Po to defeat Tai Lung at the end of the movie. Only it turns out that the secret all along was that there is no secret.
The secret ingredient is nothing.
Sounds simple enough, right? But there's a lot to learn here. So join me in this episode of Movie Life Lessons and let's get into it. The secret ingredient is a metaphor in Kung Fu Panda introduced to us by Po's dad.
Ready to be entrusted with the secret ingredient of my secret ingredient soup?
The secret ingredient can take on many forms. In Po's journey of becoming the Dragon Warrior, the secret ingredient is the Dragon Scroll. There's this legend that anybody who reads this scroll will become the most powerful warrior and have access to unlimited power.
Legend says you will be able to hear a butterfly's wing beat.
Whoa, really? That's cool.
Everybody, including Master Shifu, believes in this secret. And when Tai Lung escapes from the prison, the Dragon Scroll is what gives everybody hope. They think this secret ingredient will solve all their problems, but as we all know, it turns out that...
It's blank.
What?
Here, look.
No.
While first losing all hope in the legend of the Dragon Warrior, thanks to his father, Po finally understands that there is no secret ingredient that will solve all his problems, and he doesn't need some secret. The potential to be great is already inside him, and he just needs to believe in himself and his training. For Po, finding out that there is no secret ingredient was a huge empowerment, but for Tai Lung it was a huge disappointment.
There is no secret ingredient.
And if you're like me, I'm guessing that you also encountered the promise of a secret ingredient in your life, and when you found out that there was no secret, you were disappointed like Tai Lung. So the question is really, how can we end up like Po instead, empowered and happier? We need to accept that in real life there is also no secret ingredient. I think if we are all honest to ourselves, deep down we all know that already. And yet so many people can't help themselves and spend all their time searching for that secret ingredient anyway. And in case that's also true for you, you should really be careful because everybody trying to sell you something is aware of the fact that most of us are hoping to find that secret ingredient. So they will more often than not go above and beyond to make it sound like they found the secret ingredient and all you have to do is buy their product or their service and then everything will be easy.
You don't have to. To make something special, you just have to believe it's special.
Yeah, that's a sales trick, and Po's father is using it to sell noodles. When we hear the word secret, there's a natural human curiosity that compels us to seek out hidden knowledge, but also the fear of missing out. So watch out if someone is trying to play that trick on you. Do you know why we all keep looking for that secret ingredient? It's because of hope. Hope is such a beautiful thing. In our darkest times, hope is what allows us to keep going. However, there are also times when hope is not so good. Look what the idea of the secret ingredient in the form of the Dragon Scroll did to Tai Lung. He went from having fun at learning to being completely obsessed over the secret that would supposedly make him stronger, not realizing that he already is one of the strongest fighters in the world. In investing, there's a saying that you should never hope for a stock price to go up, because there's no sense in hoping for something that just might not happen. Instead, you need to know based on analysis that there's a high probability for the price to go up, yet still be prepared for the price to go down. It's the same with losing weight. Hope won't make your weight go down or your muscles grow, and there's also no magical supplement that will do that. And this is where the topic gets a bit complicated, but for the sake of this video I'll try to keep it short. Yes, there are many techniques or tools that can make certain tasks easier or faster. For Po, the trick was to train with the motivation of food. So of course we can learn and improve, but the point is that there is no secret. Remember this quote: if it's something that everybody wants, but not many people have, you can be certain that there is no secret. Because if there was a secret, you bet that people would start talking about it, and soon everybody would do it, and then it wouldn't be special anymore, because everybody would just have it. In those cases, it's just hard work and sometimes also a bit of luck. Let's say you want to be as athletic as the mighty Dragon Warrior, and instead of putting in the work, you could just take a pill and the next day you suddenly wake up super muscular. That would mean everybody could just take that pill, and being muscular wouldn't be anything to strive for anymore. That's why back in the day the dream physique was chubby, because only the noblest and richest people didn't have to do physical labor and could afford food. Today, things are a bit different.
38 Vinland!
We all have unique skills, talents, and experiences that make us who we are. When Poe embraced his true self, his pandaness, that's when he truly thrived. Poe isn't the most focused learner, and as a panda will probably never have a great stamina, but he's creative and basically indestructible, so he makes use of all that in his last fight with Tai Lung. It's just hard work and utilizing your strengths. Once utilized, we see that Poe had a lot of natural talent, but the actual hard work, training part of the movie, was admittedly a bit short, but that's probably down to keeping the movie interesting. In real life, there are times when we simply need to grind. It's not always exciting and it's not always fun. Sometimes it's just about doing the things that need to be done to achieve our goals. Just like Poe's journey wasn't easy, ours won't be either. But by believing in ourselves, embracing our individuality, constantly learning, we can all become the dragon warriors of our own lives. And to kind of conclude this narrative, I want to bring up my favorite scene from the movie Central Intelligence, which is also admittedly a pretty goofy movie, but there's one piece of wisdom in that movie that brings it right to the point.
What did you do? Come on, man, give it to me.
I worked out 6 hours a day, every day, for the last 20 years straight. I mean, anybody can do it, right?
Anybody can do it, right? If you're interested in more movie life lessons, check out this video about the secret to Iron Man's success. Just kidding, there's no secret, but it's about how purpose can change your life. Otherwise, let me know your thoughts on the secret ingredient in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.